Started only an hour and a half late.
I need a character.
Oh yeah, Clayton, sorry. You have this one here.
You could be my pet duck, Clayton.
Alright, Clayton, you should have a character in your journal.
Brutus says hi.
He says he wants that pizza. He's got going on with that pizza.
So I was going to do this nifty little introduction thing and whatnot, so I guess let's run through this. My apologies for Roll20 being awesome today, but greetings, I am your DM of Doom, and I taught Charlie Sheen how to party.
Yeah, winning.
Charlie Sheen.
Rum-pum.
Okay, so everyone can see their characters in their journal?
Yes.
Let's get this...
Where's my journal?
Up by where you're clicking that options button, there's a thing next to the speech bubble that looks like a newspaper. If you click on there, you are B.A. Darkwing. You're playing a rogue that Sean made because he was bored one day.
Oh, okay.
So if you click on that, on the actual name, your character sheet will pop up. And then,
alright.
Well,
okay. Alright.
You could also double click up where the name shows up on the screen. It'll sort of minimize it. It'll become really faint, so it's sometimes hard to see. But then you can double click it again to kind of like restore it. Alright. I know Clayton's new to this. Teresa is also, so we'll just roll with it. I feel like this music is a little loud, so I'm going to turn it down a bit. Yes, indeed. Alright, so let us get this going. So you group of adventurers meet up in this tavern.
What you need, Heather? What you need, Heather? Yes,
and let me add...
where did our scissors go? Sharon, where are the scissors?
I don't know.
You said you had them for your...
Add this character on here.
Some small ones in the little cup there by the...
Oh, in here?
Yeah. Like the ones and the scissors, the silver ones are too.
I'm sorry, I'm just adding the Clayton's character on here.
Why is there a Yeti?
I can't hear anything.
So you group of what?
I can't hear anything.
Because we just listen to me talking. Or hold on a second.
I got it.
So some of you have created characters. And I know some of you are very eager to explain what your character are, so let me give a little backstory. You are a group of adventurers who recently formed this band of heroes that have one goal in common. So anyone, what goal do you have in common? Just make one up, anyone.
Riches. Make
all
money.
Right. So you all banded together to make that gold. So let's go around. Let's do a quick introduction since we're an hour and 40 minutes late starting. Starting with, I guess we'll go from left to right on our webcams, and if everyone's screen is correct, I think I see Sean first.
Nope.
Everyone's different. Okay, we're gonna go off of mine because I'm the only one who matters. So Sean, you are first. Go ahead and let us know who you are.
Is there supposed to be a Yeti? I just wanted to check that out first.
Yes.
Oh, hey, yes. Where did he go?
Where did he go?
Okay.
Yes.
Should I just give a brief description of my character?
Yeah. So basically, you guys are sitting around in a tavern. You just ordered all of you just ordered another round of ale. Just give a description of what people see when they look at you.
Okay. Well, you're going to see a disheveled character who looks down on his luck and looks strangely like Nicolas Cage.
Quite unfortunate.
He tends to look toward the ground a lot, and his eyes shift back and forth. And he appears to keep his hands covering over over his chest. And he's a warlock.
And a badass.
Human?
Yes.
Oh yeah, thanks for changing that. I forgot to change your witch bolt. We ran into all the problems with the server running down. I totally forgot all about that. I'm going to turn the music down a bit.
Figure it out.
There. All right, so Sean, you are the human warlock who looks very similar to Nicolas Cage. Next on my screen, I have Clayton. I know Clayton's a little new to this character because he didn't really roll it himself. But you are a human rogue. Care to make any sort of brief description of what you look like?
I guess not, because I don't really know.
You could look like anything you want. I mean, you can make it as basic as you want, or
Eric doesn't know what he looks like.
I'm a human.
Ew, ugly.
How big? Yeah, I know. They have
Am I ugly?
I don't know.
I'm very
humans
good
are
at
ugly.
looking, actually.
You can roll me a 3d6 in a which by
You
going
have a noble background on that character.
let's do this. You're an 8. So 10's average. 8's good. So you're generally we'll say you're average.
Where at?
So average.
Want you to go.
I gave a description of his background, which you can use if you want to.
Where did you type that, Sean?
I just added it today. It's gonna be on bio and info.
I saw that very last sentence there.
No. There's more that I added.
One of my friends.
I didn't see. Oh, you added it on the character creation.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with a more basic, just a human thief, and for some reason Sean wrote on there that he secretly likes donuts. But don't tell anyone.
Yum.
Alright, so human
It's supposed to
rogue.
be a secret, the thing.
What's that?
That was supposed to be a secret.
Ah, sorry. Well, it's not anymore. Alright, next on my screen I have Sharon. Who are you?
I am Taran Kingsman.
Uh-huh. Okay, and now moving on.
6'4", medium build, blue eyes with black slim streaked pupils. He has a crest coming out of his head when he's alerted or in battle. His crest resembles a duck's foot with webbing between each crest. His scales are a smoky gray color with 2 scales missing from battles. He has travel war paint on his face during his days in this village, and that's about it. Oh, he lost his right finger in a bear trying to set up a bear trap.
Very interesting.
Why?
So, wait, which finger are you missing?
A right ring finger.
Oh, so you can still flick people off. Okay. So you are a dragonborn paladin
Yes.
named Terran. Alright, moving along. What?
Why is a paladin going bear hunting?
Exactly. That sounds kind of counterproductive. Maybe it was a rabid, evil, plague-infested
Evil bear, yeah.
Yes, we'll go with that.
He's a dragon. He eats meat.
Yeah, I guess that kind of counterweighs the paladin thing. All right, Old Andy, you are next. Who are you?
I am a human cleric named Taryn Capel. Nobody recognizes that name.
No.
I do.
We're dead.
Uh-oh. I know he mentioned that name before, that there used to be a character back in your guys' era. I'm kind of interested to see what Taron Capel is.
He's
What's
just
back?
That's Sean's character.
just a kindly old soul, helps little old ladies across the street, wouldn't harm a fly.
Okay, so it sounds like a lawfully good cleric.
What did the pizza guy say? They messed up?
Oh, of course.
Or so he wants you to think, apparently.
I showed him the boxes.
Teresa, care to explain your character? Or should I?
Okay.
All I'm gonna say
All I'm
is
gonna
Yeti.
say is I'm Yeti.
Okay, so here's the background. Teresa's very new to Teresa's very new
I wanted
to
to be a
all of this role-playing aspect, so I helped create her character a lot. So here's her story. She was a former goddess, an elven goddess, the goddess of snow. Her character protected this gate that led to the outer realms where all the evil has been banished. She protected this gate for 1,000 years and earned the title Keeper of the Gates until one day an evil sorcerer came through and cast a spell on her, cursing her, changing her image to that of a yeti. So she abandoned her duty of guarding this gate to seek out the cure for her curse.
At least now she can put the star on top of the Christmas tree.
Yes.
Yeah.
She wouldn't play unless she had the Yeti icon for some reason. So that's that.
Where's it at? I don't see it.
You have to scroll around your screen.
Oh.
So what race is the Yeti?
Formerly Wood Elf,
Oh, there it is.
but
Okay.
right now a Yeti.
Okay.
Spaghetti Yeti.
Okay, Mark. Last but not least, what do people see when they look at you?
I'm about 4.5 feet, a dwarf. Kind of old compared to you people, except for the Yeti, but who knows the age of a Yeti.
Well, she's actually 3,333 years old because
Like
she
I
is
said,
considered an elf.
I look like I've been rolled hard and put away wet. I have on my side of me a well-used warhammer. The other side of me, a wand of some sort. And I have a pretty sour look on my face.
Sour.
So I do have a nice ale in front of me.
Sorry, pizza came. Dog's excited.
Good God.
All right.
Extra for tomorrow.
All right. So
So
let's get this going. So you're all sitting around, enjoying your beverages,
Do the guys
And,
downstairs need more pizza?
and all of a sudden, this voice comes booming throughout the tavern that you're sitting in, and the voice speaks. Our city is dying. We must have the bravest in the land assist us.
Did we need to charge you for this? No.
So you all kind of look around the tavern and notice that all the other patrons of the bar don't seem to notice the voice.
They have like 400 pounds of pizza.
What do we do?
Ow, ow.
They're all deaf.
Peppuccine.
Nothing, just
I'm good on Lenny.
order another ale.
Yeah.
I'll ask if anyone else heard that.
So, you lean over to the person next to you and kind of, or do you kind of shout out loud? John?
So what? Sorry, what?
Do you kind of just like yell out loud, or do you just kind of like turn to the little guy next to you and ask? Or...
I'm gonna turn to the person next to me.
All right, so you're gonna turn to, let's say, this guy or so. You kind of ask him if they heard him, and the guy he kind of like hiccups. He looks like he's had one too many to drink, and he kind of says, "Sorry, who are you?"
What?
Oh no!
And he takes another sip from his pint.
Bar will do.
Barloo. Okay, so next thing that happens, you once again hear this voice inside your head say, "I choose you."
Pikachu.
Everyone, I think we need to leave.
Suddenly, bright green clusters of light start forming around your feet, and you're lifted slightly off your bar stools, and a light flash kind of blinks in front of your eyes, and you kind of feel this empty feeling in your stomach as you start being teleported away to a distant land.
I'm hungry.
I've got to turn this music down too. I'm going to turn all these down now. That should be good.
Patches.
Alright. So, your feet kind of gently land back onto the ground, and you kind of notice that you're in this wooded area, and you can easily tell that you have landed in some sort of city controlled by wood elves. And you're Sharon enjoys eating wood. So you look around, and you see a lot of the trees in the forest kind of dying, and the grass underneath your feet doesn't feel as lush as it should be in this thick wood. So, Lord, there's a gentleman here who kind of speaks to you and says, "Welcome to the city of El Malona. You are inside the great forest of Fainware."
Is this gentleman what class? What race is he?
They are about the height of humans, just a little shorter. They're about 5'3", 5'2" or so, and have long pointy ears. You can easily identify them as some sort of wood elf.
Elvis.
So this gentleman here once again speaks and says, "We are but a group of small outcasted wood elf who dwell here in the wood. Our numbers have been growing due to the recent banishment of elves. Think of us as a retreat from our evil rulers."
I'm gonna ask him who brought us here.
Okay. the gentleman is going to say, "Oh, but where are my manners? I am Erdan, Lord of Almalona, Guardian of the Forest of Fainware. And this here," and he points to this a very attractive wood elf female to his right, I guess, but to the left on our map. And he says, "This here is my daughter, Morgana." And Morgana kind of blushes. And he says, "And I have been the one who brought you here." Morgana says, "It is a pleasure to meet you, travelers."
Just like a wood elf to take somebody out of a perfectly good tavern.
Is that you saying that out of character or in character?
I'll let you know when I'm out of character.
Okay.
I think I'm still back at the bar.
You're
Oh,
not good in one of the normal ones of the realm.
1 second. Yeah, I forgot I got to copy and paste to each screen, which is a nice little feature that they added. Okay, there you are.
There you are,
here.
PA.
Your teleport took just a little bit longer. So, okay.
Whose voice did we hear?
That would be I. Lord Erdan speaks. He says, "I brought you here. You group of adventurers seemed like you were the most qualified to assist us in our needs."
There's a 3,330-year-old Yeti. Them too?
Come on.
Yeah, he kind of looks at the Yeti and kind of like looks it up and down. He kind of senses that Yeti was once a wood elf, but he kind of just looks at her and just kind of dismisses it.
Ha.
She looks like a horse. Who looks like a horse?
That Morgana lady.
It's not a horse. Okay, whatever.
I can't.
He just said she was attractive, so I said she looked like a horse.
You, Andy.
Did my voice go out?
I hear you.
Now it's working.
For what purpose have you brought us here?
So he kind of motions around, kind of points out all the dying trees and says, "We are attempting to grow our community here in these in the woods of Fainware. We've dwelled here for many years now, but suddenly the lush green wood has mysteriously been dying, and we require your assistance to figure out the cause of the decay."
Elf, let me ask you a question.
He kind of looks at you and awaits.
Dying trees, is that a bad thing?
Being wood elves, we draw our power and life force from the forest.
So, is that a yes?
Indeed.
Just like an elf, never to get to the point.
He kind of gives you a nasty glare.
Glare back.
So he says, "Unfortunately, our community does not have too much riches to reward you in, but I'm sure we can work something out." So, the Lord Erdan starts pulling out a piece of parchment paper and he starts scribbling something down. And meanwhile, Morgana here kind of looks at you guys and starts speaking, saying, "Please, you must help us. Our forest is dying." Lord Erdan finishes writing down something and hands the parchment to Morgana here. and she kind of looks at it, and she kind of looks down, like she just got a bunch of bad news.
What is on that parchment?
Oh my god, that was the weirdest thing I've heard.
Whose voice was that?
That was butts.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I'm on a tree.
Oh yeah. I think Dad was just explaining to you, Clayton, how your token shows your hit points and armor class.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we would have gotten to that once you started dying. I mean, getting into fights. So, the Lord Erdan kind of sits there and says, "Will you assist us?"
Yes!
Do we have a choice, Elf?
What is on that parchment? What is on that parchment?
Morgana walks over to Butts and hands him the parchment. And Patches follows close by.
Aww.
Caitlin got a picture with that girl.
So Morgana's sitting there with her arm out, handing Sean or Butts the parchment.
I'll take the parchment.
Okay. It is in a... Do you know Elvish, Sean?
I don't think so. Let me check.
You don't, I don't think.
Yeah, I think it's human or yeah.
Okay, you do not understand the language on the parchment.
Okay.
So, Lord Erdan starts getting frustrated now with you guys and says, "Fine, fine. 500 gold pieces if you can restore our forest."
What does the damn paper say?
He says,
I'll take a look at it.
"Alright,
Here, take the paper.
oh, okay. You do understand the parchment. And, it actually has Elvish writing on it. And it says a bunch of words that you don't understand. But it seems to be some sort of spell written down. So,
Okay.
Morgana says, "You will know when it is the right time to speak these words." Sorry, Morgana sounds like a guy. I can't do a woman's voice. Morgana.
Elf, was that 500 each or collectively?
He says, 500 gold to be split amongst you all.
Let me look at them trees.
Greed, my son, is not the path to righteousness.
Yet you are a band of adventurers who are in it for the money.
I thought they were in it for the money. It's not for the women. There's no dwarvish women around. Do I detect anything magic on this tree? Any essence of magic?
Roll me an
Does it smell like magic?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Yes, Roger that. Is that a skill?
Yes.
Got it. And roll.
Good roll. But you do not notice any magic qualities to the tree.
So it's not weed.
Are you proficient in nature, or is anybody?
I
I'm
might
not.
be.
Let me take
Negative.
What would that be under skills?
Yeah.
Skills.
Skills, nature.
No, I'm not.
I'm proficient in rocks.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
And if these were stone trees, you'd know all about it.
Cindy, how do I look there?
Teresa, I'll look yours up. Hold on a second.
Hold on.
Well,
Look
on
under
your
skills.
yeah. Do you know how to pull up your character sheet? Remember that?
Is that cone looking?
Huh?
What's that cone?
Yeah. Click on that, and then it'll show Yeti on there.
Yeti.
Then click on the second tab, which is skills.
Nothing's popping.
Hold on a second.
No, the comb-looking thing's the ruler.
Oh.
You want to be on the right bar on the top, the journal.
Yeah. Click Yeti. Go to character sheet. Go to skills. And
Put on the
nature.
I keep that.
Yeah, you can close it for now.
I just alt tab it and it keeps it open in the background, and I just switch back and forth between the map and the character screen.
Okay. So no one is proficient in nature. That is a bummer.
Well, animal handling.
Not gonna help you in this case.
Qualify?
Huh?
Does that qualify?
No, it's not gonna help you too much.
Well, this was a
Yeah,
plus.
not animal handling. So Lord Erdan starts looking at you a bit more impatiently and starts crossing his arms and tapping his foot and asks, "Is 500 gold not enough?"
To be honest, no.
He says, 500 is my offer. Counter arguments? Anything?
I'll do it for 499 gold.
I'll just ignore what Sharon said there.
Let me check my pockets. Well, I have 15 gold on me. I'll be happy with 500.
Well, that's also divided amongst you, so that's whatever that math is. About, what, 70, 80 gold a
Whatever
person?
that math is.
I don't know what 500 divided by 6 is. That's like math. Or no, there's... Wait. Yeah, 6 players. What is funny?
I'll take 500 gold.
Come on, Tark. You need it to pay your exorbitant bar tab.
Now. First off, it wasn't my fault. You wanted to start that contest. And we're supposed to drink until we drop. I'm still in it. Or damn humans. 500 it is.
This is excellent. I knew you would see it my way. And he chuckles.
I vote no.
You vote no? Are
I
you...
say we kill Erdan and loot this place.
I will strongly advise you against that. But it is most certainly something you'd like to attempt if you want to go the whole route of Sharon punching a guard in the face.
Who's with me?
You all know that ended in disaster.
Human. Elves aren't very dwarf-like, but they are pretty good with the bow. I'd suggest against it.
Yeti, you're
I have-
melting.
I have reconsidered.
Yes, you kind of notice that there are several elven guards surrounding you, so good decision. um, so 500 it is, right? No one wants to... Everyone's good with that? Okay, 500. So, he says, I appreciate your assistance. And then Morgana says, please, follow me. I have something to show you. And starts walking over this way with her pet patches. And heads off to the east. And after about a couple moments of walking, let me make sure I have that. We head over to the next section here. Let me get you. So you come to this kind of open area in the middle of the woods, and there's a just massive tree, hundreds of feet tall, completely dead. Its bark's kind of peeling off. All the leaves have fallen from it, and you can see Morgana looking at the tree and kind of see her kind of tearing up a bit. And excuse me. She says, "This is our tree of destiny. It is the heart." Hey, it took me like 23 seconds to think of that.
Okay.
She says, "This is the heart of our forest. It is what keeps us and our city living. It once was an enormous green thicket of leaves. Now it's a diseased hunk of bark, waiting to topple over." She says that she says, "We believe that if we can get this tree restored, the entirety of our forest would start blossoming."
Have you just tried watering the tree?
She says, that's a good question.
Yeah.
She says, "We have tried all that we know to try to get this to revive. But despite our best efforts, it still is dying." So she,
Have you seen any demons in the area?
we have sent out bands of our soldiers to scout out the forest of Fainware, but every time we send a band out, they never return.
That's good.
So she kind of pulls out this object from her backpack, and she kind of looks at you, group of misplaced adventurers, and asks,
Hey, I think
"Who
it's fun
who here is the leader?"
Yeti.
for that. Yeti.
She kind of looks at Yeti the same way Lord Erdan did, kind of looks Yeti up and down and just kind of shakes her head in dismissal and says, "You
Well,
are
if you mean
you are not
with
worthy."
any sense, that would have to be me, the dwarf.
So she looks at Tark and
Don't look down at me.
she looks at you and kind of studies you for a moment and says, "You are not worthy."
Bah. What about me?
So she takes her, she kind of walks over towards you, and Patches follows alongside of her, and looks you up and down and studies you and says, I see potential, but you are not quite who I seek.
Which character?
I'm the dragon.
Taryn?
Haran. Alright.
Who else would like to step forward?
Go ahead, Butts.
No. Yeah, but
I'm not exactly leadership material.
All right, I'll try.
Alright, so she walks over to B.A. Darkwing,
be a dark.
and she studies you briefly, and says, "You are not worthy."
What?
That doesn't leave many choices left.
I think he's the last one.
Don't worry, this is going somewhere.
Maybe.
You can measure me.
And once
Imagine.
again, she walks over
What is
to
about size with humans?
walks over to Butts and looks you up and down, and shakes her head in disapproval. You are not worthy.
Well, I had potential.
You are correct. I inherit.
I was just checking the tree out for ash borer beetles.
You see nothing on the tree. The tree shows no sign of termites or beetles. It's just kind of just simply dying.
Any sign of orcs? I suspect it's orcs.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Or goblins. Goblins are always.
Nope. It's always orcs.
Yeah, you look around, you see no footprints. You just see a tree that is wilting away. So,
All right, I'll go up to Morgana and say, I will lead, although I do not know the way.
all right, so she walks over to you. Oops, walks over to you and studies you up and down, and says, "You are the one."
Daggone it!
So she pulled an object out of her pocket a little while ago, and she hands it to you, and it is a golden compass. And she speaks and says, "This is a magical compass forged by our elders. It is supposed to point you to the destination that your heart seeks." So as you look at the compass, the needle kind of points south, but it's like teetering back and forth between southeast and southwest. And she says, "This compass should guide you." She says, I see that you are quite pure in heart, cleric. And I believe that the compass will take you to the source of this evil.
All right, well, I'll follow the compass.
Whoa. Before we follow it, elf lady, is there any place to get a drink around here before we go find source of evil?
Unfortunately,
Yeah, there's a river down there. Go get a drink of water.
Unfortunately, our tavern has been shut down for many weeks now. We have dedicated most of our resources in seeking out the plague that destroys our forest.
This plague shut down the tavern? Okay, I'm in. Let's go.
So, she says, "Thank you, group of adventurers. I know my father made the right decision in choosing you."
Yeah. Just tell us to go. Why you always can't get to the point? Let's go. Come on.
All right, so on to the next part. Any objections?
No.
All right, so you're going to follow the compass heading north, right?
South.
Okay, just wanted to, I tried to trick you up. All right, so we're heading south, southwest, southeast, southish.
Just directly south now, and I'm going to see what the compass does.
Okay, so
You know how to use that, Claire.
What was that?
You know how to use a compass.
Sort of.
So how much is this compass worth?
you'll have to have an appraisal look at or appraiser look at it, I suppose. I mean, the actual compass itself does make. It looks like it's made out of a material that could be gold.
I don't know why they're waiting.
If it were made of a gold, it could be worth about 70 gold pieces or so. All right, southward bound.
Yeah, I'm going to follow compass south.
Okay, and as you start heading south, you start noticing that you're getting into a real thick wooded area, and you assume that you are now entering the main part of the forest of Fainware. So, move you guys here. Make sure I get here. So you start walking into the woods, and it just gets real dark. These trees are just like right up on top of each other.
Is there any change in the needle, or is it still going back and forth between east and west?
So right now the needle is pointing kind of south, kind of like west to south. It's kind of like just going all over between west and south. Or I'm sorry, I put south and east. Yeah, I know my directions, I promise.
But it's not.
What?
It's not holding a steady arrow. It's just moving around.
Yeah, it's bouncing back and forth pretty rapidly. I mean, it's prominently southeast, but it's still going back and forth between south and east.
I guess we'll start splitting the difference, and we'll start heading southeast.
So just out of character note, with these dark areas and dungeons, I kind of changed it up a bit. So now, not only do you have vision of your character, but you have the vision of every other character. I know it was kind of confusing last time we played, and people were getting lost like crazy. So now you should see everyone on the map, even if they move out of your vision. Just to make it a little easier, I guess.
Hey, Claire.
Yes.
I don't want to tell you how to do your business, but you better get your group together, not have them spread out. We don't know what we're getting into.
Indeed, what is our plan, Taryn?
I don't know where I'm
I'm.
Click on
I
your
didn't even
icon and
see
move it around.
everybody on my map yet.
My
My
screen's like
that.
You gotta zoom out a little bit.
Hold on. You gotta...
Click on this, and then view, and you can
move it. I would spread out. Let's just do this.
Where am I going?
Just follow everyone else.
Is everybody else's map? My map is zooming in and out, and I don't know if it's a slow computer or what.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you guys out a little. I know I made this map kind of huge, so I am helping you out a bit. You just don't know it yet, but because of all the lag we've been having with the server and whatnot, I'm kind of helping you out.
Yeah, you got it. You're in there somewhere.
Yeah.
You want to head southeast.
All right, group. Let's follow this compass southeast.
So, cleric.
Follow me.
Nope, Sharon's doing that thing where she runs off again. Excellent.
I see everybody on the map so loud.
That's what I like to see. Spread out, my minions.
Cleric.
I drew the short straw today. I'm on the slow computer.
What is a computer?
Cleric.
Teresa, where did you go? I have no idea where your character token went, Teresa.
Cleric.
Yes.
I don't know how humans do it, but in dwarves, we get our battle order before we go marching.
It's light. Yeah.
Alright, the needle of the compass starts heavily pointing directly east. You kind of feel it, like, tug in your hand. Like the needle just moves so fast it kind of tugged in your hand.
Needle fingers.
And all right, Sharon.
Spider.
Everyone, stop moving. Sharon, let me find where. Oh, there's Teresa. She's over there. All right, so Sharon stumbled upon a group of spiderlings. And they seem to be sleeping.
Tracy, I told you that Caitlin's only spent $8,000 on her wedding.
Who?
Caitlin's only spent $8,000 on her wedding. So she knows me. So they're not going to talk about the reception, not in the video.
So what are we doing?
I think we should attack these beasts.
Yeah, you're still out of combat. I didn't mean to say stop moving. You can keep moving.
How tough do they look?
Let's
Spider if
see.
you step on them.
They're about 2 foot tall, so they're not real ordinary spiders that you think you could just squish.
That's how we do it in the dwarf lands. We just squish them.
They're
With our
half your
hand.
size. You're only 4
With our
foot
hand.
yourself. Ah, okay.
My weapons lust for blood.
All right, and as Sharon's character yells that out, the spiderlings snap awake
Good.
and begin to attack.
Battle.
So, here is the point in time where no one can move. Go ahead and everyone roll me initiative. And for Clayton and Teresa, who don't know what that means, make sure your token is highlighted. And then go into your character sheets. And under your core stats tab, there is a button in the middle of the screen that says initiative.
2. Take that.
I can't open this.
I'll
Did I
roll
roll
your...
it?
Yes, you're a good Clayton.
Yep.
Teresa, I'll...
Oh, wait, what do I look for?
Initiative under core stats.
Sort of in the middle on the top.
Oh,
Mine
says
says
zero
zero
bonus
for total.
Yeah, there's a button there that says initiative. Just click on that.
Waiting for the Yeti.
There you go. Alright, so for this mission, what I'm going to do with these creatures, I'm going to roll one initiative, and they're all going to act on that one turn, instead of controlling all three at once. I think it'll speed up the combat just a little bit. So let me get them in there. And sort this in order.
Is that bush blocking line of sight? I don't know how your map is.
Really, the trees aren't really blocking it too much, but the tree trunks may, but they're not that bad. I mean, you can kind of shoot like a firebolt around it if that's what you're talking. Like, you're here and the spiderling's here, so you'd be able to hit them with like a range attack. There's not too much line of sight blocking happening here. So you have clear sight of all three of the spiderlings. So first to act is Tart Stonefire.
Okay, let's see. I have a speed of 25. So, I'm going to go 1 or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I will cast. I can find my spells. Burning Hands.
Alright, I gotta take a look at what that was again. Burning Hands. Ah, okay, yes. Good choice. So you shoot out a cone of fire, I believe it is.
Yep, I put it in the description for you.
Yep. So you are shooting
15-foot cone of fire.
Yeah, so you're gonna hit all of these here. So they need to.
Babies.
They have to beat your DC, which I'm looking up right now. You are a wizard, right? Yeah.
Correct.
So your DC is 12. And I don't believe these spiders have any dexterity bonus. They have... Yeah, nothing. Alright, so you deal 10 damage as long as they fail. So I'm going to roll 3 dice, 1 for each of them. 1d20. Another one. And 2 of them take full damage, and 1 takes half. So... so you, according to your spell description, you hold out your hands with thumbs touching and fingers spread. And these jets of fire just completely melts away 2 of these spiderlings. The other one looks quite harmed and starts limping away. And it flees before anything else can happen. So it starts running off in the distance. And that's it. You're out of combat for that one.
I was gonna cast Cure Wounds.
On the spiderling?
Yeah. The poor little creature.
So one spiderling runs away.
I'm starting to think Talk should be leading us.
Alright, you are out of combat. That was a quick little fight. Now I have to do a little bit of math here. Everyone can go ahead and we're going to add your experience here. So go ahead and open up your character sheets. 20. Let me do a little bit of math here.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, wow, I have 30 Facebook notifications. This is going to be puny experience. Everyone gains 3 experience points.
Yes!
So 297 to go.
I feel the energy inside of my body.
Where do I put that?
That is on your character sheets under core stats, where it shows all of your stats. Kind of right underneath that initiative button. It says level and experience. Just put current experience at 3. And while you're all there, if the next box over says XP for next level, if that doesn't already say 300, just type 300. I think I put everyone's in. Alright. So,
Alright.
as that spiderling starts skittling off, Terran? Cleric. What?
Terran.
Terran.
Karen.
Okay, I'll just think of Terran from StarCraft. Terran, you're once again jolted forward. This compass points directly south in the direction that the spiderling was fleeing.
All right, I'm gonna tell the group the compass is leading me south. Start heading south.
Down south.
I got a 26 by 30. Yeah, that one that I showed you just for free.
Yeah, I might have made this map a little too big. You guys are almost there.
How
much is the original?
I found grass.
Has anyone seen the Yeti?
Yeah, I don't know where Teresa's character token went.
Yeti told you to give him time to walk.
I don't know where I'm at either.
Well, Teresa's in the you're in the water, Teresa. There. All right, let me help you guys out. I made this way too big. Let's do that. Let's do that. And you guys are just a little south of where you were before. There.
Instant transmission.
I don't know where my character is anymore.
Just scroll down a bit until you start seeing grass and a bridge. So you guys make it out of the forest that I made entirely too large, and it didn't look that big on my screen. Then again, I have a giant monitor. So you guys make it out of the woods, and you meet up again with Morgana, who has this panicked look on her face.
Elf.
So she kind of sounds out of breath when she begins to speak, but she says, I found a group of spiders in the woods. They appear to be up to something. I quickly hid in the treetops and I followed them through the woods. They crossed this bridge here to the south, passing one of our rivers. This river leads directly into the water source that our trees feed from. I believe that's why our forest is dying.
Whoever
If there's
seeks
spiders involved, we need more gold.
Now is not the time to speak of gold. We have much urgent matters to speak of. I believe the spiders are poisoning our water source.
Whoever seeks to cross this bridge must answer me these questions 3.
I start to stretch out my hands.
She pats around in her pocket or her coin purse and pulls out 2 gold pieces.
Two.
She says, "Please, follow the compass. I must return to my father and explain to him what I saw."
They're not gold pieces, Torque. They're drink tokens.
Ooh, I follow her.
Oh, this slow computer's killing me. I could hardly move.
Yeah.
Taking me forever to walk across the bridge.
After this, we have this. Not too big of a map next. I think we're about done with the bigger maps. So, as you guys start crossing the bridge, you see Morgana and Patches flee off back into the woods, heading back towards El Malona. And you cross the bridge, and you find yourself in a desert. And once again, the needle is pointing strongly south.
And Yeti in the water again.
And Yeti is taking a bath. So we move on to our next.
Sweaty Yeti.
So you and now Clayton is in the water taking a bath. All right, no more bath time. You're noticing your compass is pointing south.
Let's go south.
That leads deeper
I'm at
into
the bottom of the map.
All right, so we are going to move into our next section.
Whoa. Sorry.
So you see a trail in the sand that appears to be left from these spiderlings.
Where'd you get those jeans? I like them.
Jeans? These aren't jeans. These are cleric robes. All right, group, shall we follow this spider trail?
Let's go.
All I see is a black rectangle.
Oh,
Oh, because I keep
Oh,
forgetting
wait.
to grab your character. Hold on a second. Copy. Alright, you should be good now, Clayton.
Hey, okay.
There is a spider out here.
I can see in the dark, but I can't see anything. I see a black rectangle too.
scroll up and you'll see.
I see. Oh, there I am.
So, as you guys approach, you see the spiderling skitter off into the darkness.
Yes.
Spiderling's almost as bad as orcs.
Alright?
The compass
You now...
south, or is the compass pointing to where the spider went?
It is still pointing south, but you come across a cave in the sand that the spiderling emerges into.
Let's go after it.
I'm going inside the cave.
I'm already there.
I race after Taryn.
Alright, entering caves.
Am I going to fit inside the cave?
Yes, the entrance to the cave is quite large.
For 2 foot tall
It
spiders.
looks like the spiders have spent a lot of time building these caverns underground.
Making it look fabulous.
Alright, so as you enter the spiderling caves, let me get... There we go. Clayton's character in. So you enter the spiderling caves, and you feel a very drastic change in climate, and it kind of takes your party by surprise. The once cool forest air is now, or I'm sorry, once you're in the desert, so it was nice dry air, just kind of got cold and damp. So your vision...
This is more like it.
Cold as F in here.
So you kind of look around, and the floors are filled with this sticky substance. And roll for initiative. Because Sharon does this thing where she runs off into nowhere.
Taran wants to attack.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Old Andy was surprised that he entered a cave.
I have bad initiative rolls tonight.
Hey, I did worse. The spiderling's got a 2.
Excited.
So you're not last.
I don't know mine.
That initiative button in the middle of that character screen. There you go. Okay. So, Tark, once again, you are first.
Okay, my speed's still 25, so 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't see anything. I don't see any spiderlings.
They are
They're
in
on the
the
east.
yeah, they're on the east side. Teresa, don't move. Yeah,
So you gotta come south and then go east.
Yeah, they're down here in this room.
I mean, I see whoever this is.
Yeah, head south and then east.
See a spider.
I mean,
I know you do.
can't go any further.
No,
Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, so I think I've gone my full distance. And let me see if I can shoot off my favorite cantrip known as Let me see. It says 150 feet instantaneous. Yeah, I think I can do that.
Yeah, I think you
Bam.
were well within the 150 feet. All
Yep.
right, a 9 versus the Spiderling's armor class. Clayton, when we do attack rolls, we go off of the left roll. It just rolls 2 d20s, just so in case someone has like advantage on attack. So we usually go off the left roll. So we have a 9 on this roll, and the firebolt shoots off and hits the wall behind the Spiderling. And that should do it on your turn.
Correct.
And we move over to... See, and we have a Terran and we have a Terran.
Terran!
Terran! It is your move.
I'm gonna throw one of my javelins
Okay.
at the spider ahead of me.
Alright. You can feel free to try to do that.
I shall.
Alright, the javelin goes sailing towards the Spiderling, which I believe you're talking about this one here.
Yes.
Alright, and it pierces the Spiderling's armor or skin, something or other, for 2 points of damage.
Yes.
And don't forget to remove one of your javelin from your ammo.
Yes.
Any movement from you?
I'm going to move.
Wow.
That's good.
Okay. And moving on, we have BA Darkwing. So, what you can do on your turn, Clayton, on your character sheet, I am looking under core stats, your speed is 30. So what that means is you can move up to 30 feet on your turn. Each square on the table is 5 feet. So you can move 6 tiles.
And then, and then shoot my short bow?
Yeah, or you can stay still and fire your bow. We've got 2 people occupying 1 space, so we're going to do that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it.
No, that's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot at the front lower one.
You were talking about this one here?
No, the far one.
This one?
That one.
Okay.
Yeah. Short bow.
All right.
So is that it?
That is it. So you nail this thing directly between its 8 eyes for 8 points.
20. Is that a critical?
It is not a natural 20. If it was a natural 20, it would be highlighted like in your firebolt. That was a 20-sided dice with his modifier added on it. He rolled a 16, I think. Yeah. And then he has plus 4.
Where's the roll?
What?
Where's the roll show up?
In the chat box.
Yeah, you got to click the little speech bubbles.
And then at the bottom, you'll see everything that's been happening.
So that spider kind of flips over on its back, and its legs kind of go and just stops. And it lets
so if
out.
you get a critical, it'll be in green. It'll be outlined in green.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
All right, so that will do it for your turn, I believe. Just trying to move these turns a little faster, so let me know when you're done with turns. Just say I'm done. That way we're not wasting.
Okay.
I know that was
I'm done.
Okay, yeah, I know that was a problem last game we played. It's kind of like I had to ask every time, okay, are you done? All right, so moving on.
But,
But
How do you know my name?
yeah, that is true. He never really did reveal his name. He kind of just joined your party in this mission to get gold, but didn't say his name.
I do not trust this character.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, he looks pretty Nicolas Cagey. I wouldn't trust him.
Pretty sketchy.
I'm gonna use a cantrip on the spider that's in the same row that I am.
This guy here.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure that's going to hit Taran.
Ooh, too bad that one wasn't your attack roll. Darn. What I like to do on critical hits, you do extra damage. So let's say your attack does 1d8. On a critical, you roll another 1d8 and adds damage. On the other side of the token, when you roll a natural one, I like to have fun and have you hurt people. So it's a bummer, bummer that didn't happen. So you shoot your Eldritch Blast. Explain what the spell does. It's kind of a newer spell to this edition, I believe.
Sure.
I think it's in your spell description on your character sheet. I should have copied, or I think you copied it all in there.
Yeah, if you hit spell info, everybody
Yeah.
can see it if you want it.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
Just so we can get kind of like an image of what that spell looks like as it gets cast.
Oh, I hit the wrong one. Hang on. Okay.
So a beam of crackling energy streaks towards a creature within range.
Nice.
So it's a kind of a lightning-y, kind of like I see it as like a red bolt of lightning is what I would imagine it as, I guess. Or however you want to take it. Alright, so that deals, what did we say, 1 damage?
1 damage.
Alright. And I believe that'll end it for you.
Yes, I'm done.
Alright, Yeti, Keeper of the Gates.
Yeah.
So, what you can do, your movement is 35. You can move 7 squares. And,
To the right.
yeah, anywhere you want. I will tell you right now, from where you're standing, you can hit you could hit this spider with your bow. This one's going to be out of, you're not going to have line of sight. This one you're not going to have line of sight. But this one you can shoot your bow at.
Don't hit Taran.
Can I hurt the character?
You have a 1 in 20 chance of hitting somebody.
Taran is a big dragon. Do not hurt him.
Yeah.
I like those odds.
I do too. So,
Or you could move down. You could move down a square, and then maybe you wouldn't hit us.
yeah, it'd still be an awkward angle.
Okay.
You basically can move if you want and take an action. So shooting your arrow is an action. So you can do it in any order you want.
I shoot from here and then move.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Do you remember how to shoot your bow?
No.
Open your character journal, and then there's a tab up near the top that says weapons.
Yeah.
And then down at the bottom of that, it should say short bow. You see that?
Longbow.
Oh, you have longbow. Okay, follow the longbow to the right. There's a button that says attack. Please be a crit fail. Ah, darn. Alright, so your arrow flails majestically down the path toward the spiderling, somehow managing to miss 3 people in its flight. And nails the spider right through its heart. And this one shrivels and shrieks and falls to the ground. Once again, for Clayton and Teresa's knowledge, the red X over a creature means that it is dead. That's just the thing that I use. All right.
And since Karen's playing, the red X over you means he just killed you.
Yes.
Clay.
All right.
So now you can move if you want.
Yeah, Yeti, you can reposition or you can stay where you are.
7?
Yeah, you can move up to 7 squares in any direction. In any combination of directions. So this is where using the arrow keys comes in handy. You can hit any arrow key 7 times. Yeah, that looked about right.
That was a big step.
Yeah, I don't know how much it is, but I'm not going to worry too much about it.
That was 7.
Yeah, that was right.
I did.
No, I'm not going to sweat 5 feet. This is supposed to be a fun game. All right.
5 feet, that's the size of a dwarf.
All right.
Did I do?
Yeah, you killed a spider.
See,
Yay!
there a bow and arrow for the apartment.
So you killed a spider.
You can't kill a spider at home, though.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, Mark happened to kill 2 spiders with 1 attack, but you got 1. All right. Moving on to Terran. No, not Terran. Terran.
Taron!
Next campaign, let's stay away from the names that start with a T.
I'm gonna name my character Terrarin.
Because I believe if Scott would have been with us today, yeah, his name started with a T also.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we'll be stuck with these until I kill them off, because these guys will carry on campaign to campaign.
I'm supposed to be able to move my character with the arrow keys?
Yeah, you can drag it and drop, or you can highlight it and move it with arrow keys.
The arrow keys aren't working.
Do you have your token highlighted?
The arrow keys on your keyboard, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you're just incompetent.
Huh. Do you have the
This computer has Windows 95 on it.
Hey,
try your mouse.
I can give you a Windows XP machine.
We need to get Sharon's old computer running again.
Yeah, we do.
Sharon, what happened to your webcam? Oh, hi. The answer to that is nothing happened to the webcam. What? What'd you say?
I said, did anybody see themselves just now?
No. I mean, it was quite frightening, but...
At least she's right side up now.
Yeah, that is true.
Hey, there we go.
All right, let me see what kind of weapons I have. I have a light crossbow.
Okay.
Was there just one remaining spider here that I can see?
Yeah, there is one more in the room, but you'd only be able to... Oh, I'll give that angle to you.
If he can see it, it should be there, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's blocked out.
I mean, this one here that my ruler's pointing
Well,
at.
I can see half of it. I can see his legs.
You can see the whole room though, right?
No.
No.
The parts behind the walls are blacked out for us.
I'm going to grab you.
I thought. Hold on, let me look at someone's computer really quick. I thought I had this set up in a different way. One second. Yeah, I thought I had it.
Back already. That was quick.
I thought I had it set up in the way where everyone saw everyone's vision. So, like right now, if Sharon can see the whole room, you should all be able to.
I couldn't see this east-west hallway till I moved down here.
Huh.
Yeah, I just see the hallway.
Yeah, same here.
I see what I see. I mean, in the.
I see Terran Capel hiding behind me.
Yeah, because I have this thing checked that all players see your lights. Okay. Let me do one thing really quick. Your screen's gonna go black for a moment. Bear with me. We'll be back up.
Who turned out the light?
We'll be back up in 2 seconds.
Tyron has gone blind.
Hey, that's better.
Yeah.
That was more like 5 seconds, but
Terran's still hiding behind me.
not hiding behind you. I'm getting ready to step over you.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, I'm gonna go at this with this. Just the whole I do it manually thing. I think that just works out better. I thought everyone would have everybody's vision, so like if one person was in the room, everyone would see the entire room, but apparently the checkbox that says that is not true.
No, I'm seeing it now.
Yeah, I removed the whole, because originally it was set up where your character token emitted light, and you could only see what's in your vision.
What's in your wallet?
So I thought that the checkbox that says everyone sees your vision meant that everyone sees your vision, but apparently it doesn't. So I disabled the whole thing and just I have to clear the fog of war manually, which is not a big deal.
Oh, okay.
But I guess this is just easier. I thought it would be nice with the whole everyone can see everyone's vision, but that button seems not to work.
All right, well, that's all I could do my turn then is just move. I was too far away.
Oh, yeah. You can fire your crossbow at this one.
Yeah, right through B.A. Darkwing's head, but...
As long as you don't crit fail, you're okay. That's how we kind of treat this.
All right, let me shoot my crossbow.
Excellent. All right, so your bolt flies through the air and nails the spider, and it shrivels up and screeches as it rolls over and dies.
Tyron was going to hit that one.
And that should end it for you.
Yep.
Okay, and now the spiderling rushes.
The one remaining one.
It skitters towards Terran here. You are also going to have what was the movement on these things? I think it was 20. No, actually, I lied. Let me see. Okay, quite a lot. We have 10, 40. 15, 20, 25, 35, 40, 5, 10, 15, 20,
They are spawning.
40.
I hear the ice cream truck. I want to go get a treat.
So a couple of spiderlings scurry
You're
from
gonna get a
the
treat.
room behind you,
Piranhas, I need sugary snacks.
and this spiderling here is going to take a swing at Tehran.
Taran!
And he's going to bite at you with its mandibles.
Mandible, I have those too.
For 16 versus your armor class.
Ouch!
Is that a hit?
No.
I see
Armor
differently.
class is the blue circle, right?
Yes. I see.
Wait, you hit Terran, not Terran.
Yes. Terran's getting attacked, not Terran.
What was the Raron?
The Dragonborn one.
Just call me TC.
TC, alright. So, Sharon, that is indeed a hit on you. You liar.
I do not swing like that.
You take 1 point of piercing damage. Please reduce your health bar by 1. And that will end the spiderling's turn.
And you're poisoned and you're starting to turn green. And
You got this pus thing growing. Sharon got bit by a zombie last campaign, and it wasn't really well for her. She also got cursed by an undead plague at the same time she was turning into a zombie. Nope, just take 1 point of damage, Sharon. And that'll turn the turn over to Tark Stonefire. If you want to drop down to 1 health, Sharon, there you go.
I got it. I'm sorry.
Tark Stonefire battle cry yells, Thor's might.
And
So the Terran and Tark notice the spiders behind them?
Yeah, you can all definitely hear all them skittering through the hallway. I mean, they're 2-foot tall spiders. You're not going to not hear them down the hallway.
Okay.
That hurt my fingers.
Good.
You are firing out burning hands in which direction?
can you see that? How do I draw him with this thing? I know there's a way. Draw shape.
Yeah.
the ruler looking thing, the comb looking thing.
Yeah, you could. There's a little paintbrush you can draw too. So you're
Can
gonna
you see my shape? I drew one.
Yeah, I see it on there.
Yeah, I don't like its color, but hey.
You're
Anyway,
not gonna quite
that
hit
away.
those back two. I don't think it's 20 feet from you. I will give it to you because you're kind of extending your hands out, and that might give you another couple feet. So we'll give you those two spiderlings.
How long is it?
I'm a very forgiving dungeon master. Thank you very much.
Well, I mean, I can move closer if you want.
Yeah,
me to.
but no, we're fine. There we go. Yeah, if you want, you can.
Yeah, move closer. I can hide behind you again.
Yeah, from that angle.
Human.
Yeah, from that angle, you could hit all four of those. So we'll do that. That sounds good. And so I will need to roll past a 12. All right. Well, one of them takes 12 damage, two of them take 12 damage, and two of them take 6. But the 6 is enough to burn up the other ones. So all 4 of them die. And it starts kind of smelling like barbecue.
Sauron is hungry. Feed me the spiders.
Did we ever figure out how many spell slots you had, by the way, Mark?
I think I have to. I don't know. I'll figure that out next game. I think I'm about. I think I'm done with my first one. I think I have 2. I don't know.
I think it was 3. Let me look you up really quick because Wizard was weird. There was a
Yeah, I know
equation that
they
we had to
got
do.
mucked with the rules.
I
It's not
think-
as easy as it used to be.
Yeah, I think it was 3, but let me look it up real quick. In
But
the
if I take a
meantime,
short rest, I can get 1 back or something like that.
yeah, Wizards have a you have a ability that you can use. I'll look you up in a second. Meanwhile, are you gonna do any movement?
No, usually Terran has movement when I'm around. I'm good.
All right. Terran.
Taran!
It is your move.
Taran wants to use his mighty glaive to slaughter the spider.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack. 12. You take your two-handed glaive, which is kind of like a axe on the end of a long pole type thing, I think we decided. And you slice this thing directly in half.
Yes!
So you
Now
are
we got 2 spiders.
yeah. Now roll for initiative. You have 2 mini spiderlings attacking. Oh. You are now out of combat.
2 4-legged spiders.
And each of them have 4 eyes. Alright, let me look this wizard thing up really quick.
Spell slots 2/2.
Yeah, you had.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you're out of first level spell slots now. It was 2.
I don't know what 2/2 means, but that's fine.
Okay. So, what do we do?
Do these spider corpses have anything on them?
You may look if you'd like.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
let me look.
Tara wants to get his javelin back.
All right. And I send the loot through private messages because think of it, if you walk up to a dead body and you rummage through it, you don't be like, you're not like, hey guys, 3 gold. You kind of like look at it and you can decide if you want to keep it to yourself or share it with the group.
All right, I'm looking at the spider near me.
I'll look at all the ones I killed.
All right, so let's like make this a little easy. These spiderling
All you
corpses,
find is ash.
yeah.
Shiny.
Tark, there are piles of ash. Yeah, basically. Yeah, make this easy. Spiderlings have nothing on them. You can pull off their legs if you want, and just put them in your backpack. But
Taran wants these eyeballs.
there is nothing of value on the spiders.
I'd like to check this thing in front of me.
Excellent. So you look at the growth
Wait a minute.
at the end of the tunnel, and it's the tunnel over to the east is crumbled down, and these roots are coming through the ground. So basically, it's a bunch of tree roots that are blocking that pathway, and the cave beyond it appears to be collapsed.
Can Taran get his javelin back?
Let's see. I'm gonna roll a dice. Your javelin was broken in half.
Damn it!
I go to bed.
I'd like to check inside the tree roots.
Made in China javelins.
All right, let me open up this path here really quick since some people are moving over here. Yeah, like I said, the roots just kind of like collapse the cave, and it's very impassable.
Gotcha.
You imagine it's the roots from the trees up above from the forest.
And Tark is out of fireballs.
Well, again, if we can take a 15-minute rest, I can get one back.
You think we could burn through these roots?
I can cast a spell on it if you want me to burn it.
You might have a cantrip, don't you?
Right.
Yeah, cantrips you can cast as many times as you want.
Right. But again, human, if we want to take a 15-minute break, I can get one back, I think.
So,
all right, yeah, we'll take a break.
All right, so Sharon's character finds another set of roots on the other side of the cavern.
Not Taran, Taran!
Whatever. And it appears to be the same thing where the roots have grown down into the spider caverns and kind of crumble the whole cavern down. And you also notice in the southern passage a tunnelway that seems to lead deeper into the caverns.
Can Taran slash these roots?
You can do an attack roll against it if you'd like.
Let me see.
I'm going to take a look at the compass and see where it's pointing.
Your compass is, it's kind of, yours is pointing southwest. Sharon, you take an attack against the crumbled-in cavern and do nothing. You kind of just swing your sword at the dirt wall.
No roots?
Alright, so we are going to take a short rest, or a little 15-minute rest. So whatever benefits you get from you just had a 15-minute break?
Yeah, I think that's one plus one spell, but I can't find it right now.
Yeah. I got the one in the bathroom was like 3.
Yeah, you have Arcane Recovery. You learn to regain some of your magical energy once per day. You can choose to expend spell slots to recover. Yeah, what we could do is just take a short rest. It's 4-hour rest. So what we could do is take a 4-hour rest if you guys want, and that'll recover everybody's spent spell slots.
All right, is it agreed?
Yes.
The wedding wire is
Agreed.
Okay, so you all kind of lay down in the sticky spiderweb flooring and begin to take a snooze.
I'll stand guard first.
Oh, darn it. All right.
I don't need rest for spells.
Are you just gonna stay awake the full 4 hours then, or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So.
Unless somebody wants to spell me, is there anybody else who doesn't have spells?
Yeah, I haven't used any spells.
Okay. So it's safe to say you kind of take shift. I mean, it's only a 4-hour rest, so you people who are staying awake just kind of pull out some dice and play dice or a little card game, and you take a 4-hour rest. So anyone who expended any spell slots, you regain those. And what you could also do, Yeah. You can restore hit points. You can expend a hit die, which everyone has one of right now. But the only person who's taken damage is Sharon. So, if you want, Sharon, you can restore your health.
I just did that.
Okay. And that is that. So 4 hours pass by. And let's march on. What do we do?
I'm gonna go farther into the cave.
Alright, so we are merging into the second part of the cave.
Well, now that I'm in this southwest room, what's the compass doing?
It is pointing directly south.
All right, we shall head south.
Okay. And so we enter deeper into the tunnels. Let me grab my notes here. The cavern appears to be getting much colder as you travel downwards underground. The walls feel like they're closing in on you, and the skittering of spiders appear to be more in number.
I'm afraid.
Oh, I have to get... 1 second. Gotta get Clayton's character in. And then I have to do the whole vision thing again. And you did a history check. What?
Against stone, just to see if this is a natural cave or.
You are in a tunnel that looks like it was dug out by spiders. It's mostly in the dirt. And roll for initiative because Sharon ran into a random room.
Yeah. Alright, it's really crappy today.
Oh, Sharon didn't even give me a chance to set up this room yet. Alright.
Minus Sharon, I'm a 0.
Let me get rid of... Screen's going to go dark a minute. And your screen will be coming back in a second. Okay.
My initiative doesn't seem to be working.
Make sure your character token is selected. You have to click on your character token. I wish they would change that, but they don't. Yes.
How do I do that?
Just click on your token so that you see your hit points and your.
No. Okay.
You getting there, Teresa?
I did initially.
Did you click on your token?
Yeah, I'm going back.
Look on the Yeti.
I don't know where I'm.
There's one more. I'm just waiting for the Yeti.
Bloody Yeti.
Alright. Yeti, it is your turn to act first. So what you can do... You can move into the room to your right where the spiderlings are and attack with your bow if you'd like.
Join me, Yeti.
Another weapon?
Yeah, you can walk, let's see, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you can just make it to the straight in front of the spiders and attack with your swords if you want. Okay. Well, you're gonna have to position yourself in the room first so you can get an angle on. So really anywhere in like this row here.
I can't go through the wall there.
No, you walk over this way basically.
I'm on level 35.
Yes, you can move up to 35 feet, I believe it was. Yes.
Okay, I want to fight both of them at once.
All right, go ahead and do your attack roll. All right. Your arrow pierces straight through the spiderling and it falls dead. That should end your turn for you.
Can I do anything else?
No, not really. Okay. And Butts. Or the character that we don't know is named Butts.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, that is you.
I mean,
You're just so tired from the 4-hour rest still.
4, 6. Am I able to see the spider at the bottom there?
You'd know it's there, but you wouldn't be able to make a ranged attack at it. You're kind of blocked
I'll
by
just
the
end my
wall.
turn then, I guess.
You'll just have to have your group not run into rooms randomly.
To get this done.
All right.
Can I cast a root spell on Terran?
You can if you have a root spell.
You can uproot his feet, he is flying.
All right. Moving on to BA Darkwing.
Guess that's all I move.
Okay. And the Spiderling. He is going to charge after Tyrone
Thank you.
and bite at you with its mandibles.
I can bite back too, bitch.
And that should be a miss. And that is it for that Spiderling. Tark.
Let's see, 25 feet. And where's that thing that tells you how far you can move?
On the left-hand side, it looks like a comb, but it's actually a ruler.
Oh, there it is. 25 feet puts me right here. Oop. Come on.
You have to go back to your arrow key to move them.
Okay.
Your selector.
I got it. Is that thing in line of sight of me, or is it blocked by the corner?
I will allow you to make a ranged attack on that, but with disadvantage. 'Cause that's kind of
Okay,
a
I will,
tight angle.
I will. Where's my spells?
I mean, you could do your 15-foot thing and hit Yeti and Terran also.
Not yet. I'm waiting. I'm looking for cantrips.
I mean, Yeti would probably melt right away. A 5 will not do it. Kind of just veers
was
off
an
into the
11.
distance. Gave you disadvantage on it, so we take the lower of the two.
You're right.
I know I'm right.
I know you're right. See how that worked, Clay? Left side advantage, right side disadvantage. The low for disadvantage, whichever is the lower one.
Yes. And then if I ever say you have advantage, like if you sneak up on something and it's unaware of you attacking, I'll give you advantage, and you get the higher of the 2 rolls. If you have neither advantage or disadvantage, we just go off of that left roll. Alright. And that'll bring us to TC.
Can I get past this group of people here blocking the hall?
You are a human. Passing over these 2, I will say no. Passing over Tark, yes. You can kind of.
That's why I had disadvantage.
Kind of do the bunny hop, or not bunny hop. The
Frog hop.
Yeah, frog hop. You can kind of frog hop him. That thing.
So I can move to like there.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a little.
Is that melee range, or is I gotta
Yes.
use my crossbow?
No, crossbow you wouldn't be able to. Ranged weapons you can't attack within 5 feet, but that is considered within 5 feet for a melee attack.
I'm gonna attack with my mace.
Okay. And 8 is just barely a miss. So that will take us to Terron.
Heron will use his mighty glaive again.
You're really slow at swinging that. There you go. Okay. And you slice it in half. And you slice it in half again. And again.
Why did you do that?
so this thing is now chop suey.
My glaive is under control.
Chopped into itty bitty pieces by this maniac dragonborn. And you are out of.
I wanted to make sure I was dead.
And you are out of combat. So the previous fight from the first level, and including this, so you killed 10 spiderlings, or 8 in the previous room, and then 2 just now. So that's 10. Splitting that up will be 17 experience points. These give such little experience points, so I just kind of give them out when you kill a bunch.
Add 17?
Yep.
So does that put us at 20 or at 17?
What you were, so it's 20 total, yeah. You added to what you had, which you should have had 3 before. Alright, and we are out of combat.
Alright, can I cast Cure Wounds on Terron's voice? Sounds like she has a sore throat.
Heron is a dragon.
Alright, let me get this. Oops, that wasn't good. Hold on.
Alright, is there anything else in this room?
Nope, it's just filled with spider webs, and Sharon's running off again. So roll for initiative. Sharon.
Before it was going so slow, now I'm all over.
Didn't somebody root her?
You cannot root a Duke Novakeem.
Someone needs to get this dragonborn under control.
I can permanently root her.
Or are we in battle again already?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So I can't go moving.
No.
You people walk slow.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Mary Green Jess. And the spiderlings get to attack first. So they're all gonna surround.
Bring it on.
Let's see if this one can make it.
Well, it's gonna take me like 4 turns to get where Sharon's at.
Actually, you can
Dead by
double
then.
your movement by just running.
Yeah, you can sprint. Don't forget that. Sprinting will take your main action, so you won't be able to attack, but you can move double your speed. So how I'm going to handle this, instead of rolling individual, I guess 4 is not too bad. Let me do... They just, yeah, their attack rolls are bites. So
Wait,
I
where's
will,
the other spider?
Sharon ran into a room and left you guys behind because she wants to solo this, apparently. So 4 bites.
Warrior.
Alright. Looks like 3 of those hit, Sharon. You take 2 damage. And the one hit you, but it did no damage. Because these are very weak creatures.
Taran's skin is steel.
It's almost like you ventured into someone's nest and you're slaying its babies. So that'll end the Spiderling's turn. And TC.
Am I aware that we're under attack again, or?
Sharon, are
Well,
you making
well
any?
played.
Are you making any battle cries as you're battling your way through 6 rooms ahead of everyone else? Are you?
If
Just...
you cannot hear a 250-pound dragonborn walking, you are deaf.
Well, how are you moving? Are you walking around or are you like running?
I am walking.
All right, so you don't do any shouting, any battle cries as you charge into this room blindly, or you just kind of
I have not.
or you just kind of strolling.
I was going to say swarm.
So you do yell something as you're walking around.
Swarm.
Huh?
Attack.
Are you walking around these caverns quiet, or are you yelling?
No.
That's not an answer.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that you don't know, because Sharon's giving me mixed signals. You know what? I'm gonna roll for Sharon to see if she's yelling or not. She is not.
I find that hard to believe.
Alright, well, I can just move to here then.
Yeah, I mean, you can use your sprint action if you want to move double your speed.
Well, I wouldn't be sprinting if I didn't think anything was happening.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go explore this cave down here.
Okay, fair enough. That'll end it for you then?
Yep.
Alright. Taran!
Taran wants to use his breath to attack.
One thing you can do, let's see. Yeah, you'll be able to hit these 3 or these 3. Or one thing that you can do if you're feeling risky is you can take a step back. You'd get 4 attacks of opportunity against you, but you'd be able to use your breath attack and hit all 4.
I will do that. Step back and attack.
Alright, let me roll the attacks of opportunity. One, 2, 3, 4. 1 is a hit and does critical damage against you for 2 points of damage. And now you can roll your breath attack.
I forgot how to do that.
I think I made you a button for it. Hold on. No, I did not. Well, let's see. It does 2d6. So do in the chat box /roll space 2d6. Oops, I messed up. That doesn't mean anything. And 4. And for that, they have to beat... It was 10. I did that math earlier for you. So one of them takes 6 damage. 2 takes 6 damage. 2 take 3. Alright, I'll let you divvy them up. Basically, you're going to kill 2 of them, and 2 of them are going to survive. Actually, let me do this. 1, 2, 3. This one dies. Then I rolled a 3 again. There we go. And this one dies. And the other 2 take 3 damage. And that should end your turn for you.
Yes.
And moving on to Yeti. You are also not aware that anything is happening, so you can move 7 squares in any direction. You had your ruler up. Just make sure you switch back to the arrow.
Hmm?
You have your ruler up. Just make sure you switch back to the arrow. On the left corner of your screen, it says select.
I was moving 7.
Here. Done. That's where you wanted to move, right? Okay. That's it for you, right?
Yes.
Okay, BA.
Do I notice that Sharon's in trouble or not?
Go ahead and roll me your perception, which is under your skills.
A little bit.
No. You're actually kind of like spacing off right now.
Alright, I'll just roll up the hall. And that's it.
Okay. But you definitely hear... You're close enough to turn that Sharon kind of spewed ice. Yeah, your ice out of her breath. So you kind of know something's happening around the corner.
Okay, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna target this spider here. And I'm gonna cast my cantrip again. You can cast those an unlimited number of times, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, cantrips are like wizards and sorcerers and warlocks' bread and butter.
Okay. There's the info and there's the spell.
Ooh, okay. So you actually hit this thing hard enough with an Eldritch Blast that not only does it die, but its body flies down the corridor. It just gets forced backwards, but it's definitely dead.
Okay. Then I'll end my turn.
Okay. Tark. At this time, you are well aware that there is fighting going around the corner.
Well, I ran as fast as my little dwarf could run me, and I got this far. Actually, I could get this far. I don't know if I can see that.
Yeah, that's barely touching that corner, but you've got an angle at it.
Okay, then here it comes. If I got cantrips and cast spell.
All right, and that one burns up. You are out of combat. You are
Combat.
now free to move around the cabin.
I'm gonna. Oh, you said there's nothing on the bodies.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Let me clear up some of this space.
Oh, wait a second.
What are those?
Oops. Don't look at that.
I'm gonna look at my compass.
Your compass is pointing. Oh, you're way back at the entrance. It's pointing east.
Tara wants to inspect this egg roll.
All right, so you walk up to this thing, and it's quite apparent that it is a spider egg sac.
Taran wants to slash it.
All right, make me an attack roll versus it, please. Sharon, you swing your glaive at this egg sac laying on the ground, and your glaive hits the wall behind it and breaks.
How does that happen? Taran believes he got gypped in his weapon.
Your glaive, the blade on the glaive kind of just shatters.
Taran is going to equip his long sword.
Okay. Taryn, you're aiming at the egg sac on the ground, I'm assuming? With a firebolt?
Yeah, the one next to me.
Okay. Let's see.
Burn, baby, burn.
So, how do I work this? So you fire a firebolt at the egg sac sitting in the corner, and it catches fire, and the egg sac kind of burns away, and you see a dead elven body inside the cocoon. But the fire...
2 for 1!
But the fire that you shot out catches the web on fire.
Can I check that body in case there's anything I can bring back to the family?
Alright, so as you rummage through the elven corpse, you find... There we go. Why won't it let me whisper you?
That is a horrible sound.
Alrighty then.
Talk. What have you found?
We lost the Yeti.
We
lost the Yeti.
Yeah.
I found a beat up old sword to give back to the family.
The fire begins to rapidly spread amongst the spider web.
Good job.
Somebody want to tell the Yeti?
Taran is waiting to see.
Where am I going?
The fire starts to consume the entire cavern.
Yeti, maybe you should use your stuff to put out that fire.
Is the web only in that room, or does it extend
Yes.
into the hallway?
No, only the rooms are covered. So seeing that you all kind of evacuated, the fire kind of just spreads throughout the room and burns up the entire room.
Okay, that living room's clean.
Alright, let me clear up some room down here.
Thank goodness.
Whoa, wait a second. Can I see that?
Oh, I keep forgetting about that. Don't worry about that. I put tokens around the map just so I have them ready available.
Okay.
Normally with the dynamic lighting, those don't show up. Opening up that room. Taryn, your needle starts pointing north. Yet, Butt discovers another entryway leading down.
Everyone, get in here!
Tark shoots another firebolt at the cocoon.
Okay, I want the families to get all their stuff back.
And once again,
What a noble duster.
this one splits open, and a pair of spiderlings crawl out. But once again, the room catches fire, and immediately the spiderlings die.
Woohoo! Do you see Taran's shattered glaive?
Yeah, what's left of your weapon is up in flames.
Two experience
I do not
points.
have that.
Woo!
And the fire begins to roast up the room. And everyone's out. Fire goes away. Everything burns. God, you pyromaniac. And hold on.
They're only elves. Don't worry about it. They're not like people.
Once I saw the fire, I got scared and ran into the deeper part of the cave.
So Butts leads down. Teresa rolls initiative for no reason, and Tark is attacking another spider.
What? Where?
I don't know what you rolled initiative again. So Tark, you once again catch the room on fire, and you see a treasure chest in the spider cocoon. And as soon as I figure out what buttons I need to press. Oops, that's why. But a fire starts burning the room. I know the flames are upside down, I'm just too lazy to flip them.
Can I grab the treasure chest before it, or do I have to wait?
Yeah. As soon as everyone clears out before I get to you. There we go. Alright, room burns. And the treasure chest remains. And you cannot open the treasure chest because Yeti is sitting on it.
I want it.
Alright, who's opening the chest?
Cut open these sacks.
Yeah. Well, let's take. I'm gonna look at it first.
Push her up!
Perception.
It's a standard treasure chest that is made of metal. It is unlocked.
Oh, okay then. Let's open it.
Okay. The greedy dwarf looks at the treasure chest and slams the door open, and Yeti flies off it. And inside, I have to look up what those do again. Oh, I remember. Okay. And as the treasure chest is looted, a spider descends from the ceiling and attacks. And Sean is in the next level. So everyone but Sean roll me initiative. I think this will be our last fight for the night.
I don't know how to tell the Yeti, but I'm going to say take one, and I'll take the other one. I don't know how to whisper that to you.
Oh, type in /W.
Okay.
And then type in my name, Andy.
Did I roll?
Yeah,
Where's the phone?
I had to open it. This one's got a little bit higher available.
Wait, what did I get from somebody?
That was what was in the treasure chest.
What was that?
Treasure chest.
It's in your chat box, Teresa. In the chat box where all the rolls are.
Health potion?
Oh, well, there you go. Everyone knows what it is now. That's fine. It's not a big deal.
I thought you were gonna.
I am. We're learning. So there was an undisclosed amount of health
It's okay, as
potions.
long as the humans don't have it. We don't really care.
Well, you realize she is an elf.
I know, but she's not a human.
Right now. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Tark Stonefire. Where are you on the map? Oh, you're right in there with the... yeah, you're right in there with the lovely spider that descended from its web. You are first to act. Actually, we have a tie between you and BA. BA is a little outside the room, so he's a little less unaware, so we're going to give the first turn to Tark. Alright. And that was dexterity saving throw. Him is that. There's my rolls. Alright, so he takes half, and we'll round up. So 5 fire damage. And that'll take us. Are you going to move any? Sorry.
No, I'm in good place.
Okay. BA.
All right, I'm gonna head into the room.
Okay.
Just about here, I'll see the spider.
Yep.
And I'll shoot an arrow at it. I put it on fire so you can see what the spider is. Don't shoot at us. There we go.
A 12 is just barely a miss. The arrow kind of sails past and goes over the head of the dwarf and clunks in the corner behind him. This spider that crawled down from the room is about 5 feet in height, so he's kind of a big spider. A little bigger than the
dwarf.
Little bigger than the little babies you've been fighting. All right, TC.
Where does it show the range of my crossbow anywhere?
You definitely are within range, but I got a thing here. Your crossbow, it's a light crossbow?
Light crossbow, yeah.
Where is...
20 feet away.
Yeah. Light crossbow is 80 feet.
Oh, okay.
And it can be fired up to 320. But once you go over 80, you shoot with disadvantage. So it's really 320 feet. But under 80, you just attack normally. Yeah, within this these caves, you're not going to have too much issue with range.
Alright, I'm going to shoot the crossbow.
Okay. "12 is a miss. Your bolt lands right in the same place as BA's arrow, right over the head of the dwarf.
Did I split his arrow in two?
No, they kind of just landed lazily in the same pile. All right, Yeti, it is your turn.
Move first.
You can move first, then attack. You can attack, then move. You can move and not attack. You can attack and not move. Up to you.
You can move, attack, move. Move, attack, move. Got it.
Yep. "14 and 11 damage. Knocks the spider to the ground. So that fight plus the 4 spiderlings you've killed, or wait, 2 more. Did I give you experience for the first 2? Yeah. So 9, 6. We'll say 20 experience. I can't remember if I added the 2. If not, I double added them. So 20 experience.
Do I get the experience for this since I wasn't in this fight?
You do not.
Okay.
How many experience was that?
20. So added on what you have already. I can't remember what you guys are. I think you're at 40 now.
Are you keeping track of mine?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
I can't hear you.
I wonder if my headset died.
I can still hear you.
I hear you.
Yeah, I gave my headset to Clayton, and it's wireless. I think it might have died.
I hear everybody echoing out of their computers, but not.
Yeah, I think we're done for the night anyways. We're already past 11. Unless you guys want to carry on, I don't care.
It doesn't matter to me.
I don't know. Go up to midnight? He was in last mission. Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
let
the question is, do we go north, which is where Andy's compass is pointing, or do we go down?
That is a good question. Are you hearing us again, Clayton, or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess the volume got turned down.
Come on, experience.
All right, I'm going to say, has anybody seen butts?
Has anyone seen Terran? Terran?
Oh, do we get experience for that?
Yes. 20,
Yeah, 20.
20 experience points.
All right.
What? Yes.
Where's it at?
You're all adders in.
I don't know what.
I got you. Okay, done. Alright, so you're out of combat. What do we do? Butts, you're kind of like chilling in the next level down. You're more than welcome to head back up, or...
I don't know. I was pretty terrified by all the fire.
I want to look inside his cocoon.
Well, since... So you're going to stick around in the third level, Sean?
I'm going to call out to everybody and see who can hear and tell them to gather over here.
I'm going to come back up.
Okay. Yeah, if you yell out, everyone will hear you. These caverns aren't enormous yet. I mean, Sharon is about 100 feet away from you, but the echoing will carry. Oh, sorry, I just now see that. No, there is not. They don't really have big pockets.
Terran, I found a passageway down.
I am ready to follow you.
All right, I'm going to check my compass again. It's still pointing north.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna let everybody know the compass is pointing north. We should go north.
BA traveled north and discovered some roots that look just a little different from the normal roots we've been seeing. They look like they just collapsed the tunnel a little bit. Like you can see like light through the roots.
Burn them down.
Well, I got a rapier and a dagger. Not exactly what I cut roots with.
Taran might have an axe in his kit.
Okay, good enough to burn them down. Let me get rid of them.
I thought that spell was used up.
We got it back, even though when we rested, I got my spell back.
I thought you used it again after you rested.
No, I was using the little spell. The
okay.
bolty thing. Like, suppose I could have used the bolty thing on that.
Yeah,
but
we'll assume you use a
why not?
firebolt on that. Let me get my reveal tool. And you discover a room that was used to brutally murder elves.
Holy moly! There are millions of them.
Taran's bedroom. Search the bodies.
So someone casts Firebolt on the web and burns them all up, okay?
Taran is going to search the one in front of him.
Alright.
I'll search this one.
Search.
And I will delete the ones that have been looted for ease.
I'll search the one in front of me.
Alright, I'll check this one in front of me.
Taran is searching the one here.
Oops.
Where's Yeti?
I don't know.
Sleep down by the treasure chest.
Taran is searching this one.
Loot hog.
No one else is doing anything.
You didn't learn your lesson from looting corpses last mission, did you, Sharon?
No.
Okay. The room is all looted up.
There is a passage to the south.
Taran is already there.
Boss, what's the compass say?
Yeah, where's my compass pointing now?
The compass now begins pointing south.
Taran is down.
Sharon, are you like flying?
Taran, my dragon. Taran is much faster than
Alright,
humans.
Sharon traveled 300 feet in 4 seconds.
Well, I'm gonna start walking and keep looking at the compass.
I will let you know. Compass is pointing south.
Yeti must have melted in the fire.
Still pointing south. A little slightly southwest. Or southeast, sorry.
To the left.
And southwest. And then you can safely assume that the compass is pointing towards the tunnel heading downwards.
And I found a Yeti. All right, well, I'm gonna enter the tunnel then.
Okay. And everyone to follow.
He's alive.
Yep.
All right. So,
I'd like to
as
say
you
goodbye to-
what? Someone say something?
I'd like to wave goodbye to the Yeti as we
Oh.
travel.
Okay. So, as you travel downwards to the third level of the cavern, the temperatures drop to a very frigid level. It feels like it's a little above zero. The air is getting very difficult to breathe in. And if you had to guess, you're probably about 100 some feet underground. The cold chill is starting to get to your party mentally, and the walls and floor are covered in more and thicker webbing. The sound of chittering echoes throughout echo throughout what seem to be many caverns. Everyone, please throw me a Constitution saving throw, which is on your character sheet when you click on core stats. The button to the right of where it says CON and it says save.
Tyron is cold-blooded.
Oh. Clayton, your character is struck with this ultimate fear.
I can heat you up if you're cold.
Yeah, burn some of this webbing. Warm up this place.
So you all traverse downwards, and once again, your screen will go blank as I fix this.
Tyron's gonna blend again.
Do this. Hi, Eddie. We see you.
There is a cotton ball in my vision.
So I would highly recommend you all to decide which path you're taking before you run off.
Is that a hint?
All right, which way's the compass pointing?
The compass is currently pointing north, but it's doing yet again that kind of like teetering back and forth between west and east.
You leave me behind again?
All I see is darkness. I'm gonna have to use my dark vision.
Oh yeah, I left you behind again. Hold on a second. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I pre-made these levels and forgot to add you. There you go.
So what am I doing other than cowering in fear or something?
Right now, you're just your vision's kind of blurry, like you're just filled with this huge trepidation, and that's all you know for right now.
I still can't see. Still dark.
Scroll to the right and a little bit down.
Yeah,
Right?
your tokens are in the bottom right, ish.
Before Tyron goes any farther, he wants to heal himself. Is it allowed?
Wait, what?
Tyron wants to heal himself before he goes farther.
You want to heal yourself?
Yes.
Do you have anything that you can use to heal yourself?
Heal or lay hands.
All right. You can heal yourself up to 5 points of health. So you can heal yourself to full, but still have 1 point in your lay hands pool. Because you put yourself at full. There you go. So you have 1 point left in your lay hands.
Very good.
All right. So you can see that these caverns are splitting off into several different places.
I'm gonna tell everyone the compass is pointing north.
Okay.
Just gonna kind of follow it up into this room here. I'm gonna examine this piece of popcorn in the corner here.
It's another spider web.
Can I tear it open with my hands?
Yeah.
I can open it for you, boss.
So you rip it open with your bare hands.
Because I'm a He-Man.
And there is a slain elven corpse inside the cocoon.
All right, I'm gonna check if there's anything on the corpse.
Teresa. Sharon's doing that running off thing again.
I am being followed. I am fine.
All right, I'm gonna go up to this, and which way is the compass pointing now?
It is pointing prominently north, but still kind of quivering between, I'd say, northwest and northeast.
All right, I'm gonna continue to follow the compass straight north.
I'm following the human with the compass.
Is it still pointing north, or did
It's leaning north northwestish.
northwest?
Yep. It's aiming more west, but still a bit north. And Butts is taking a swing at the cocoon there. And it breaks open, and within it is a treasure chest.
I will look at the treasure chest.
Okay. The compass is pointing west.
All right, I'm gonna come up into this last room here. Still west?
Yes. It's almost due west now.
Wow, Teresa.
All right, I'm going to tell everyone we need to circle back around and head west.
Taran is already 5 steps ahead of you.
Yeah, hold on. Go. Sharon, you're just looking to get killed, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll for initiative. But Sharon doesn't want to wait.
No!
The Spiderlings also
Waiting for
had
cowards.
a crit fail on their initiative roll. They are not going to be able to act on their first turn. Do I got everyone in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're getting good at this. So, Yeti, somehow you made it into the room with Sharon. You are first to act.
I wonder if I'm home.
Okay, far away. Hit me with your best shot. That is just barely enough to kill it. I'm not going to give you a cool description of how it dies because that was close. And that'll end your turn, Teresa?
Mhm.
And Tark, on your turn, you want to do what you whispered?
Yeah, they're way far away from me. I don't know where the heck they are.
Alright.
I'm mostly following the boss. Unless I can.
As you attack the cocoon, it breaks open, and inside a elf emerges from the cocoon.
Alive?
A live one. But you can kind of
Hey, I'm a
see,
hero.
but you can kind of look at its face, and its pupils are purely white.
Burn it, Tark! Burn it in the fire!
Taran wants barbecue elf.
Hey, boss. I mean, cleric, come over here. This person needs healing.
All right, where's my spellbook?
Well, you're in combat right now. And you also rolled a crit fail on your turn, so you're also going to not be able to act on your turn. So
Wait, am I in combat though? If I don't know if there's a combat going on.
yeah, because time kind of like pauses in a sense. So
Yeah, it's more of a slowdown of time than anything.
yeah. So, Tark, other than destroying the cocoon, I think you
So
moved.
you said her eyes are white,
Yes,
like no pupils.
correct. Pure white.
That's a cleric thing. I don't know what that means. Is she conscious or just like
She's
out of it?
she breaks out of the cocoon after you destroy it and stands on her feet, and kind of stares at you with a blank expression and blank eyes.
Ooh, I have my own personal slave elf. This is awesome.
And it's a female.
Yeah, whatever. It's kind of ugly.
Okay, so is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
BA, where the hell are you on the map?
I'm in the room.
Oh, so you are. Okay, I'm zoomed way out, so everything's real tiny for me.
So do I hear that Yeti shot a bow, I guess? From here?
Roll me perception. I mean, bow shot's not really the loudest. And you're a good 75 feet away. You heard some sort of commotion, but you're not quite sure if it was combat or not. I mean, the bow shot's not really like a shotgun going off.
Alright, I'll head that way, but I'm not gonna run.
Okay. You want to take a swing at that cocoon?
Oh, okay.
I mean, you don't have to. I could be leading you into a trap or something.
Yeah, on the way past, I'll...
Alright. Yeah, you don't have. You don't even have to worry about making an attack roll.
Dagger, I guess.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, these things have like 2 armor class, so as long as you don't crit fail and break your weapon or something. But who does that? So once again, the cocoon breaks open, and inside is the body of an elf who stands on its feet, and it kind of stares at you with a blank expression, and you notice its eyes are pure white.
Okay.
So moving on, we go to Sir Butts.
I will walk up to this elf. Ask,
Who are you?
Okay. The elf just kind of.
Are you there, GM?
Huh? Hello?
yes.
I'm here.
I don't hear you anymore.
I can still hear.
I hear him.
Yeah, I hear both
That
Andy's.
computer is garbage downstairs.
Do you hear anyone, Dad?
What was in Clayton's cocoon?
Another
live elf?
Yes.
So
You hear us, right?
I guess not.
Old Andy does agree we're going to give his eyes and give him to the elves, right?
You hear us?
Oh, so you hear us now.
I hear Mark, I hear Clayton, I don't hear Andy.
Oh. Some people hear me.
Everybody else is hearing them.
That's odd. Disable your receive from others and re-enable it. See if that'll fix our problem. Or I guess he really didn't hear that.
Andy, he suggested go into the options.
Are you there now?
You hear us?
Yeah, now I hear you.
Okay. All right. So yeah, there was another elf in the cocoon. Same situation. Kind of stared blankly at BA with white pupils or white eyes, no pupils. And Butts walks up to the first elf and asks, "Who are you?" And the elf just kind of blankly stares at Butts. Will that be all for you, Sean?
Can I slap the elf?
Sure. Is it just kind of a tap, or are you gonna like give it a full out backhand?
No, this is more of a tap, just to kind of like see if it
Okay.
responds.
Yeah, you kind of reach up and tap it on. I mean, a little healthy tap just to make sure they're aware. And once again, the elf remains unresponsive.
Don't do drugs.
So, like, Paladin, you know, is this thing still up a soul or what? Oh, you're in a different room. Forget that.
Yeah, Sharon's like on the next campaign already.
Yeah, you're attacking 4th floor. Whatever. Fix it, cleric.
Okay.
Not my turn yet.
Am I aware that there was combat going on in the next room?
No. Yeah,
Okay.
the only thing that's happened so far is Yeti fired her bow. And
I'll
as explained,
just
it's
end my
kinda
turn.
Quiet. Okay. Tyron!
Tyron is going to move.
That's all you've been doing.
And he is going to use his javelin.
Why don't you use your glaive?
Forgot his duct tape.
You have like a little bit of the pole left.
Quarterstaff.
There you go. Well, more like an 8th staff. But... All right. I will assume you wanted to walk up to the one that was still alive. Sharon.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, you can swing at the dead one if you want. And it takes 3 points of damage. And that should end you?
Yes.
Okay, the elves. The one here that was slapped in the face is going to swing its sword at Butts.
That's not how to treat a lady, but...
And I'm assuming an 8 is a miss.
How dare you swing at me?
The second elf here, the male elf that BA opened up, is also going to swing its short sword at him. This. And 15 versus your armor class. That should be a hit for 1 point of piercing damage. So how this works, taking damage on here, is real simple. The green circle above you when you have yourself targeted is your hit points. If you click in that circle, you can type in -1 and then hit enter. And that'll reduce your health. You got that, Clayton?
What was that?
You got hit for 1 point of damage.
From what?
The wood elf that you freed from the cocoon.
Oh.
They are attacking.
Oh.
So the green bubble above your character, when you have yourself highlighted, there you go. Okay, and that'll end their turn. Taryn Capel, you do not get to take your turn because you had a crit fail. Same with the spiderlings. So we go back to Yeti. Yeti. Yeah, you can move up to 7 squares.
Just my bowl.
Okay. And it dies.
Did the other elf attack?
Yes. It swung on butts but missed.
Okay.
Any other action from you, Yeti? Okay. Tark Stonefire, it is your move.
Okay. I am going to, just because I've never been able to do this ever, I'm going to toast this thing with Witch Bolt.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool spell. I read through that.
Yeah, it looks like it could be fun. Anyway, this is what it is, for those of you who don't know it, because it's kind of new to me anyway. And this is what happens. And that didn't do anything.
Let me take a look
Maybe
at
I
that
don't
for
have
you.
it set up right.
Let me run in here for you really quick.
I don't know. I guess I don't know how to set them up.
1d12 lightning damage. Let me do this 2 seconds. And that's based off of a range attack. Yeah, range attack. So we need to do attack roll, second attack roll, 1d12. And that is a lightning
Yep.
damage. And it doesn't say anything about adding additional damage on. Alright, you should be able to roll it now.
Alright. And cast. Booyah.
And it misses.
So the cool thing about this, guys, if it does hit, is I can just keep doing the same amount of damage over and over and over and over and over. In this case, I could just keep missing over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah, if it were to hit on his next turn for his action, he can choose to deal the 1d12 damage again. That was actually a really neat spell. It's kind of like a nice sustained damage type thing. Okay, any movement from you?
Nope.
Okay. BA.
I guess I'll swing at this guy. The dagger. Does that work?
For 12 is a miss. And any movement from you?
Yeah, I'm gonna move down the hall.
Okay, one thing in 5th edition, I don't know if it was in older editions, there's something called an attack of opportunity. How it works is, in order for you to move away, you kind of like put down your guard. So if you move away from a creature that you're currently 5 feet away from, it gets a free attack on you. But you're more than welcome to move.
So you can move around it as much as you want. But you can't move away.
Yeah,
from
you can move from like here to here to here. But
yeah, you could circle it 10 times if you want, if you have enough range.
But if you move from here to here, he gets a free swing on you because you're kind of like walking away and almost like put your guard down.
No.
Your decision, though.
But he's gonna get a swing at me when he attacks anyway.
Yeah, but it's a free swing that he gets to take outside of his turn. So when
he
it
get
comes
2 swings at you.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Well, no. If I run away and he doesn't follow, then he just
Well, that's
gets
true.
one.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll just stay here.
Okay.
And attack him next turn.
And Butts.
I'm gonna back up 2 spaces and cast my cantrip.
Alright, so as you move backwards, the female elf takes a swing at you. And misses, I'm assuming. Yeah.
I think I have 14.
And 14 versus armor class is a hit for 10 damage, which is actually exactly what you needed to hit. It has 14 armor class and 10 health.
The greatest.
So you hit.
So Clay, just so you know, another action you could have done is you could have dodged if you think it was tougher. That just gives you bonuses not to get hit. It's an action. I'll send Andy B a little thing I found on the web, and we can post it here, and then you guys will know everything you can do in short form without reading the 250-page mouse manual.
Yeah, how your turns
It's on my
work.
phone though, and I need to get it on my computer so I can send it.
Yeah, how the turns work is it's supposed to be like what I'm supposed to keep in mind is like you can do anything, but your turn lasts anywhere between like 7 and 10 seconds is a general rule of thumb, and it takes about 5 seconds or so to make an attack, and 5 seconds or so to move. So that usually takes up your full turn. There's also something called bonus actions. Some skills, spells have the it'll say in it that it could be used as a bonus action, and bonus actions happen in an instant. So in a turn, you can do a movement, an attack, and a bonus action. But very few things have bonus action. As a rogue, I don't think there's too much until later levels, but that's basically how it works.
Doesn't he have sneak attack, or is that a later level thing?
I believe that's a level 2 thing. Let me take a look at... Do you remember, Sean, when you built that character? If he had sneak attack?
There is something that they have at level 1, but I don't think that it's...
Oh yeah, he does have sneak attack, yeah.
And it's not like the old sneak attack. It's you can use it in combat even though they know you're there. It's a little weird.
Let me read to see what it said again. I don't know.
Yeah, you have to have advantage.
Yeah,
Right.
I think you do have to be behind it. Like it could know you're there, but you have to be behind it. But right now, this elf is facing you because it swung at you last turn. So I guess technically I should have that icon like that.
Okay, well, could I have moved behind it? Because I would have done that if without a attack of opportunity.
Yeah. In a sense. I'm not. I don't follow the rule book by the
Okay, I'm
T,
gonna do
so
that then.
works. So for sneak attack, let's see if Sean made a button for that or not. No. So it's just a 1d6. So in the chat box, type in /roll space 1d6.
Or if you're lazy, /R.
Yeah, /R works too. So that without the period of prompt. And I guess to...
Yeah, he just closed his. He closed the server or the.
Oh, yeah, you just
I guess he missed.
Like disconnected.
Oh, he's one of those type of gamers. Things are going
rage
bad
quit.
So as he's trying to, yeah, I found a nice little thing that said it's on one page and it says everything a player can do, all the actions they can do on a typical turn.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It's nice and concise though. This would be like 90% of everything we do. I just need to send it to you. I just didn't get to it because I got to take it off my phone.
All right, I see
That's
Clayton in the game. Is he back on mic? And I hear him, but I think it's through old Andy's mic.
I heard him softly.
It still sounds like my dad's mic's picking you up. But I think we're about ready to wrap this up after this fight anyways. Just go ahead and do the attack roll.
Can you hear us on your headphones?
I hear you.
Clayton does, but I hear Clayton through my headphones, but it's really quiet.
Run down, and tell him what to type in, just so he learns. Where is he?
I put it in chat. Just that
Do the
without
same.
the period.
He's in your house, right?
Yeah.
Just go talk to him like a person, Andy.
Well, my dad's like 2 feet from him.
That takes too much work.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's what I meant when I said Andy.
Oh.
I'm about done.
He attacked with dagger. That's not. You don't do that for the sneak attack.
No, it's just a 1d6.
Yeah, you have to.
You know, we can go off the dagger roll, though. Hold on. I think the dagger does the same amount of damage. Okay. 6 points of damage. Alright, so that was his end of his turn. Butts, you cast Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I had killed the one elf.
He toasted it, or
It flew across the room.
Oh, that was from before. Okay, yep. Alright, so
Did it
now,
up.
we're back on track. Sorry. So Butts, you're done?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Sharon,
Yes!
it is your turn to act. You do hear combat in the room next to you with all these spells going off.
Tyron is going to go investigate. That is all.
You can sprint if you want, double your movement.
Oh, I can. That is all.
Okay, I think, are you done now?
Yes.
Alright. The female wood elf once again takes a swing at BA. Or the male, whatever. They're both the same. And a terrible miss. TC, you finally get to do something.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on that wood elf.
Okay. Go ahead and post the spell description.
Spell info.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. So dexterity saving throw. Dexterity save throw. I'm gonna say that a 25 critical is enough to dodge the attack, but so no damage dealt.
I think we lost Yeti. I mean, physically lost Yeti.
Yeah. Alright, a movement from UTC. TC?
I'm gonna start moving towards it then.
Okay.
Alright, that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright, Yeti, it is your turn. You are aware of combat occurring in the next room, and you can move 35 feet or use your main action to double that and move 70 feet total. So you can do 20, 40, 60, you can move up to this square here, if you'd like. And then you won't be able to attack, though, because you sprinted.
Where's the thing I can attack?
Hold on a sec, I gotta read this. You used your main action to run as fast as you can, so you won't be able to attack. So that is it for your turn. Fun game, right? Tark.
All right, I'll move here and swing with my battle cry. My Warhammer. And ta-da!
And you smite this thing down, and it falls to the ground with a thud.
Smite. And
Yeah.
that's how we do it in the dwarf hood.
Okay, and you are out of combat, and that should be about where we end this.
So, well, boss, I could light that other thing up, and we can just finish it off if you want.
Light what other thing up?
The other one above us.
Oh, the other cocoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get rid of that last cocoon. See what's in it.
All right, so you're all just gonna stand in the room while it burns.
Okay, everybody, get ready to run.
I'm moving into the hall.
Yeah, let's just safe to assume that everyone safely evacuates. The spider webs catch fire, burn away, and to here these corpses burn and disintegrate, and the cocoon burns up, and you can kind of see as the cocoon goes up in flames that there was a dead body within the cocoon, and it disintegrates away. And where the corpse burned up, there laid a sword laying on the ground. It's a sword.
That's so lovely.
Who needs a sword? I can't use it.
Yeah, clerics can't use sword.
I'll give the sword to the one who lost her weapon. Who was that again? Anybody remember?
Someone lost a weapon? How?
Yeah, they broke it.
What?
Take better care of this
swinging
thing.
at what? You guys have been fighting little itty bitty spiderlings.
I'm fighting walls.
Let me figure out some experience points here from me for you guys. Those were 100. You kill 2 spiderlings. That's 6.
260 points. Woohoo!
18 points of experience.
18.
Yep, we're slowly creeping our way. These are just little baby spiders. So somebody picked up the sword and is handing it to Sharon. And the sword was just a regular standard short sword. So Sharon, if you want to add the short sword into your inventory.
Yes.
A short sword does...
Or you can take the short sword and tie it to the glove and with duct tape, and you can make it, then you can get it back.
Oh, we're probably gonna do that.
Where is short sword? Short sword does 1d6 piercing damage. So if you want to throw that in there. Okay, so any last actions before we end it for tonight?
No, I don't think so.
So
thanks all.
Your compass, by the way, is pointing north for next time we play.
All right.
Okay. Well, Thanks for playing.
It has been a pleasure.
I'll send you guys invites whenever we figure out the next day we're playing. I'm hoping. I have no idea. We'll see. I'll let you guys know.
All right.
Alrighty.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah, we'll see everyone but Mark in about 2 minutes.
And it's
Since everybody's here.
Wow.
You're only